Today I'm going to talk to you about prematurity and PVL, Periventricular Leukomalacia. Periventricular Leukomalacia is essentially brain damage due to a specific part of the brain. That is called the white matter. The brain is made up of white matter and gray matter. Gray matter has to do with processing and hi there. Today I'm going to talk to you about premature births and PVL, or Periventricular Leukomalacia. First, let's talk about what is PVL. Periventricular Leukomalacia is essentially brain damage to a certain part of the brain. Brains are made up of gray matter and white matter. Gray matter is part of the processing and thoughts that we have. White matter is sort of the wiring system. It sends signals to and from in the brain. It helps a lot with movements and coordination. Periventricular leukomalacia is injury to the white matter. That is why we see a lot of newborns who are diagnosed with PVL later on develop cerebral palsy or some sort of quadriplegia, which is a movement issue. Prematurity is any type of birth that happens under 37 weeks. Term pregnancies are 40 weeks, and anything under 37 is considered preterm. Premature deliveries actually do cause brain injuries in certain scenarios, and that's because the brain hasn't fully developed yet. And because of that, it is still very vulnerable. What ends up happening is some sort of event, either oxygen deprivation or, for example, the mom has an infection. Something like that occurs in which the brain is attacked. And because the newborn's brain is so vulnerable, the white matter gets injured. Prematurity is almost one of the number one things that we see in newborns that are diagnosed with PVL. If your baby was diagnosed with periventricular leukomalacia and was born premature, there were ways that could have prevented that PVL if they knew preterm labor was fastly occurring. If you need to speak to a malpractice attorney about it to know your rights, please give me a call. My name is Adam Funk, and I am a birth injury lawyer who handles PVL cases.